2024 Banana Ball All-Stars take on the Clemson University baseball team. Oh! Tumbling behind the back catch! Logan Lacey, the lone representative for Banana Ball's firefighters, called his shot, sends it to the land of good and plenty! Logan Lacey! And here they are.
And immediately upon the first moves, the folks here in Clemson erupt with cheers and laughter. A trio of flips.
Dion Brown looking at a 1-2-3 inning. Picks up a pair of punch-outs.
Dancing Dion Brown. Don't get to do that every day, so that was something special.
The Clemson Tigers, there is a steep learning curve when it comes to Banana Ball, and they learn quickly.
We do fun stuff like this all the time.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and Danny Hosley slams the door. The Banana Ball All-Stars take down the Clemson Tigers 4-1. And tonight we get the rematch. Welcome in, friends, to round 2, electric boogaloo between the Banana Ball All-Stars and the Clemson University baseball team. There are plenty of returners and fresh faces on both squads as Banana Ball takes center stage in Clemson, South Carolina for the 3rd time in the last 350 days. Tiger Town is starting to feel like a bit of a second home for us here in the Fans First Entertainment world as we welcome you inside with Josh Talevsky, Vico Scala. Of course, this grand adventure kicked off last November in the first ever Banana Ball All-Star game against these very Tigers. Then in late April, we had over 81,000 fans on hand a couple streets over in Memorial Stadium for what is still, as of today, the largest Banana Ball game of all time. And tonight, we're back at the scene of the crime.
Yeah, you can tell that the relationship between Banana Ball and Clemson is really deep. Coach Backage super bought into Banana Ball. His players felt the exact same way. We saw that a season ago. And Banana Ball's best and brightest are going to be taking on this Clemson team that wants to avenge their loss from a year ago.
And as I said, there are some returners. Let's take a look at some guys who shined last year in their Banana Ball debuts. Of course, got to start with Dion Brown, over 50 million views for the 3-2-2 that he was at the center of. Jay Dillard came in on a horse, got to shout that out, and Jaron Purify, one of the 2 trick plays in the ball game for the Tigers.
It was a really impressive showing from what we saw with the Clemson Tigers. Purify had a really great game, a triple and that trick play. He's going to be one of the leaders and leading off in tonight's ball game, hoping to provide that spark.
For more on the Clemson Tigers, let's hear from their head coach, Eric Backage, with Sam Bauman.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Got the head coach here, Eric Backage. Coach, this time around, not your first rodeo. After playing last year, how do you feel about your guys' chances to come in here and have some success in the arena that is Banana Ball?
Well, there's a lot of X factors in this one. You've got not only a great team. I mean, forget about being unbelievable entertainers. Those guys are good ball players, and I don't know if people give them enough credit. You got Jake Scholes, a former first rounder. I mean, you got dudes over there. So, and then you throw in just everything else, and I couldn't be more excited to get out here and compete and have fun with these guys. And you know, we've been training for it. We're ready. This type of environment. We may not have been practicing trick plays, but we've been ready for an environment like this and a competition level like this for sure. So let's do it.
Now, since our visit last year, you guys at Clemson have embraced kind of some of the things you saw from Banana Ball. I know you do military appreciation. We've seen your players getting in it with some of the fans, having some fun. Talk a little bit about what you guys have adopted and maybe how it's found its way into your program.
Yeah, I think Jesse has just the creative genius of figuring out how to get this the most entertaining, the blend of sports entertainment to where someone wants to come and watch from before the thing starts, an hour and a half before it starts, to an hour and a half after it ends. I mean, he has mastered that, and it's truly just creative genius. And so every little nugget, I'm looking at this with eyes wide open, and whether it's something that aligns with our university values, patriotism, and we can get into the crowd, thank the veterans, or it's an idea of how can we create something so entertaining even beyond baseball, and we'll find as much as we can to implement into our program.
Well, Coach, we love what you've been doing. Loving the chance to see your guys out there against these All-Stars. We couldn't get him shirtless for a dance-off this time, but I think we're in for an entertaining game. But, of course, we got to get warmed up for this one. We're going to go see how our fans are doing, if they're ready for this one.
Do,
let's take a look.
they have to do. Are you ready?
Yeah!
Show us what you got. Crank it, Shark. You got a lot of energy, okay. How do you know this? This is like the 80s? Staying alive. Okay. Let's dance, guys. Oh. Get this. Oh, we're raising the roof. No more jumping jacks. Exercise time tonight, y'all. Jenny, look around. You just got everyone ready for this All-Star game tonight. Give it up one more time for my friend Jenny.
Well, the revenue man wanted granddaddy bad. He headed up the hollow with everything he had. And for my time, well, I've been told you never come back from Copperhead Road.
They're rough and they're rowdy. They get started early and they never stop. They're here to go big. They are the Texas Tailgaters.
And it's time to meet the Texas Tailgaters reserves. Coming from right field, number 3, Jason Art. And number 24, John Reed. And the Texas Tailgater Band. They're the wildest, craziest, sexiest, most outrageous group of animals you'll ever lay your eyes on, and they're here for just one reason: to party! Give it up for the Party Animals All-Star Reserves! Number 8, Bryson Bloomer. Number 5, Andy Cosgrove. 777, Garrett Delano. Number 26, Drew Gillespie. Number 6, Reese Hampton. Pitcher number 10, Brett Hilton. Number 27, Jake Lialios. And number 17, Dalton Ponce.
I just got 3 things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your engine.
Ladies and gentlemen, they're the hottest team in sports. Here come the All-Star Reserves for your firefighters. Number 18, Ben Dahl. And number 42, Bradford Webb, accompanied by the Clemson Fire Department. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the All-Star Reserves for your Savannah Bananas. Coming from the left field bullpen, number 18, Danny Hosley. And number 88, Noah Nisnik. Your All-Star Reserve.
We've gotten the All-Star Reserves. Here comes Malachi Mitchell to get the people moving it and grooving it. Time to get fired up. Hype intro before we get the All-Star starting lineup.
Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls and potassium enthusiasts from around the world. Tonight, you and thousands of your friends here live and millions more still watching at home have gathered here to witness something beyond your wildest imagination. From Montana to Savannah, from the Isle of Man to Tokyo, Japan, the Banana Maniacs come from across the globe to witness this. This is not baseball. This is the crucible where the fastest, hungriest, and most entertaining players are forged. This is the game of the fans, by the fans, and for the fans. But this is not your granddad's pastime. This is not just another night at the ballpark. This game is baseball by birth, fruit by name, and an absolute worldwide phenomenon by the grace of God. This is the time for all you fans here in Doug Kingsmore Stadium to get on your feet and give me your voices. Because this is the greatest show in sports. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Bananaball!
And now it's time to meet the starting lineup for your 2025 Bananaball All-Stars. Leading off from the Savannah Bananas, fielder, DR, the Doc Meadows. From the Party Animals right fielder, he wears it, Jake Stoll. From the Bananas MTH number 19, Dan Oberst. Batting fourth in the H from the Texas Tailgaters, Nick Lopez. Batting fifth at third base, number 11, Logan Showtime Lacey. At first base from the Party Animals, Jason Swan. From your Savannah Bananas, the second baseman, number 4, Kyle K.J. Jackson. The catcher, number 1, and the captain of the Savannah Bananas, Bill Leroy. At shortstop, number 6, the glove magician, Ryan Cox. And from your Savannah Bananas, the left fielder, number 15, we call him Rat, Robert Anthony Cruz. And on the mound for the All-Stars, from the Tailgaters, number 12, Christian Davis. The Bananaball All-Stars are led by Tyler Gillum, assisted by Adam Pyro Pyrant, Mike Pava Basis, and Val Perez. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you now please rise if you're able and remove your caps. Here to honor America with the singing of tonight's national anthem, please welcome Nyla Campechano.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night brave.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up one more time for Nyla Campechano!
How about a little swag surfing to get us underway? Round 2 between the Clemson Tigers and the Banana Ball All-Stars. And all the boys at the center of Doug Kingsmore Stadium, swag surfing, full house here in Clemson. The fans moving it and grooving it, a brisk night here in Tiger Town, 66 degrees, as we're just a couple minutes away from first pitch. The cast and crew from all 4 teams in Banana Ball in 2025 represented here on the Clemson University campus. And Christian Davis gets the ball to kick off the first of these 2 Banana Ball All-Star games we've got across these next 3 nights. CD, what a fantastic first World Tour he had.
Yeah, the rookie out of Covington, Georgia, was the ace for the Texas Tailgaters this season. Started a team-leading 15 games for the Tailgaters, and his 50 innings pitched, the most out of any Tailgater or firefighter.
Yeah, it was really just 2 rough starts at the end of his tour, or else he was 100% on that short list for 2025 Pitcher of the Year. Let's take a look at the All-Star defense behind the Banana Ball freshman. Left to right in the outfield. What a sight for sore eyes. Robert Anthony Cruz, then D.R. Meadows and Jake Skoll. In the infield, third to first, you see Logan Lacey, Ryan Cox, Kyle Jackson, and Jason Swan, while Bill Leroy is CD's battery mate.
Well, it's pretty cool to see 2 guys who are 1 and 2 in trick plays. Cox and Meadows out there defensively. The equalizer point still in play in tonight's contest.
Let's hear from Billy Barrels. For that, we'll go down to Drake Toll.
Yeah, pleasure to be an all-star broadcaster. Thank you, Biko. Bill, I've always been told to not talk about wieners live on the air, or Bruno, 2 things that are typical no-nos, but it's time to talk about both. Your dog, a wiener dog, Bruno, the fastest in Savannah, Georgia.
Indeed, and I thought you would never ask to talk about this, but here we are. My dog, my son, that I love dearly, Bruno, put on an absolute clinic at Plant Riverside District on River Street in Savannah, Georgia. I mean, what a beautiful experience. There's wieners everywhere, but he is the fastest weenie in town, east of the Mississippi, and I'm so proud of my dog.
How excited are you for tonight?
It's a beautiful night. We're gonna have a lot of fun. Praise the Lord.
Bill, for the first time in my career, good luck.
Thank you, brother. Let's have fun.
Bill Leroy, Biko, Josh, party on.
Oh, Drake, great to see you evolving, my friend. Always time for firsts in Banana Land. Here is the Clemson Tigers starting lineup. Jaron Purify at the top, then Luke Gaffney, Nate Savoy cleaning it up, Ty Daly, followed by Jason Foltz Jr., Jack Crichton, Tristan McClatty, Jacob Jarrell, Tyler Lichtenberger, and Bryce Clavon.
Yeah, there's some transfers that Clemson's going to get a good look at tonight. Savoy and Lichtenberger in this lineup. And we can't forget Jacob Jarrell, who's been a Clemson Tiger each of the last 3 years. He led the team in home runs across the 2025 season.
Let's get it down to Isaac.
Time to get the show on the road and start the clock, but I'm gonna need your help. On the count of 3, I need you all to yell, start the clock. Here we go, 1, 2, 3. It's showtime.
Showtime indeed, Mr. Cool. The 2-hour timer starts ticking. It will only matter if it runs out before we get to the 9th. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Jaron Purify off a fantastic sophomore campaign with the Tigers. At the top of the order, he was batting 8th in the first ever Clemson versus Banana Ball All-Stars Banana Ball game, and Christian Davis just misses a bit inside.
Just got to mess with those Tigers early, make them a little comfortable. It's like a welcome to our sport, big guy. And now Bill Leroy taking the route through the legs of Purify, ahead in the count. Davis rocks and fires, and this one will be hitting to left field, and Robert Anthony Cruz fields this. Purify on with a leadoff knock.
2 pitches in. Heck of a start for the Tigers. first hittable pitch that Purify saw. Sends it through the 6-hole. It's the guy we saw him get caught stealing last year in this very battle. Bill Leroy nabbed him. So a budding rivalry there. Purify was 1 for 3, had a triple and a run driven in his banana ball debut. And now Luke Gaffney, the first baseman, really impressive bat, digs in. 2-0 count on a fellow junior. Big swing and miss on the fastball from Gaffney. Started his college career at Purdue, was Big Ten Freshman of the Year in 2024. Took his talents to Tiger Town last year and was the everyday starter at first for Eric Backage.
Had 13 home runs at Purdue, hit just 5 this past season at Clemson, and he expands the zone on the 2-2 pitch, waving through the Christian Davis 2-seamer, and CD with the first punch out of the night for either side.
Get another look. Christian Davis, a 5-pitch guy. 2-seam, 4-seam fastball, slider, curve, and a changeup. Loves to go to the change in big pressure moments against righties in particular. Is that one driven out to left center? And big time trouble banging off the wall. Purify getting the wave, no throw from Kyle Jackson. It's an RBI double for Nate Savoy. And 3 batters in, the Tigers draw blood.
Well, that is a monster RBI double for the Clemson Tigers, and what they were hoping to see from their transfer from Loyola Marymount. We saw Savoy in 2025 collect 61 hits, 31 of which went for extra bases.
Clemson's running through the crowd, getting high fives after their first run scored. And Savoy wanted to join in on the fun. He was running from second. Everybody had to say, whoa, hold on, you're in scoring position, Nate. Another look at the well-struck 2-bagger from the kid out of Newport Beach, California. Spent his first college season in LA at Loyola Marymount. Was 24th in the nation with his 20 long balls. And the pop on display early. Mighty swing and a miss from Ty Daly, the right fielder. Good to see another pride of Vidalia, Georgia in Banana Land. Of course, DR Meadows, 2024 Banana Ball MVP. The Vidalia kid, as this one's rolled to KJ. He'll whip it between the legs. There's our first trick play of the contest as Savoy heads over to third.
Productive out for Ty Daly, and Kyle Jackson collects the first trick play of the night from the All-Stars. Primarily played third base for the Nanners this past season, but had trick plays at 5 different positions, tied for a tour record, and the couple came over there at second.
Liner back up the middle, clutch piece of 2-out hitting. Jason Foltz, the extra hitter, brings home Nate Savoy, and it's a 2 spot for the Tigers in the first. Another look at the RBI single, and nice scoop. KJ behind the back with the transfer. Takes care of Jack Crichton. No! Jason Swan couldn't handle the feed over at first. I was already in my scorebook, about to write that thing in pen. We get another look here. KJ will not get the trick play as that one just clanked out of the mitt for Swan, a sure-handed first baseman normally.
Yeah, nothing inherently wrong with the throw from Kyle Jackson despite the trick play attempt. Just a mental mistake for Jason Swan as this one is lifted into shallow left field, and it will drop in front of Robert Anthony Cruz, who comes up firing, and his throw on the money.
Jason Foltz comes down. And Robert Anthony Cruz, first inning of action since September 5th in Petco Park in San Diego. Tell you what, it was the left wrist that was broken, the right arm. Looks like it acquired no rust. Heck of a play to limit the damage to 2 runs as we get a look at the defense for the Tigers. Left to right in the outfield. It is Daly, Clavon and Creighton third to first in the infield. You see Lichtenberger, McClatty, Purify, and Gaffney. Well, it's Savoy behind the dish.
Purify's the returning Clemson Tiger who had a trick play in last year's contest. Would not be surprised to see him collect another tonight after he went under the legs. And it is Lichtenberger who's filling in big shoes after Andrew Chufo graduated from Clemson.
In the middle of it all, Brendan Bennett, redshirt freshman, pride of Novi, Michigan. Mid-90s fastball, has a wipeout slider. He's a midweek starter for the Tigers for the first half of 2025 before he suffered a season-ending injury.
He made 4 starts, only tossed 6 2/3 innings pitched, but impressively enough, Clemson posted a 4-0 record in games started by the young left-hander.
Yeah, really promising young Clemson Tiger getting the ball from the get-go for Eric Backage's squad. And what a formidable test for the redshirt freshman. He's got DR Meadows at the top of this Banana Ball All-Star lineup, then Skoll, Oberst cleaning it up Lopez, followed by Lacey Swan, KJ Leroy Cox, and Rack.
We've got the top 2 guys who finished in batting average at the top of this order. You've got to feel very confident one of those 2 guys is going to get on base and set up Dan Oberst and Nick Lopez. Very accomplished professional hitters. And we can't forget about what Logan Lacey did last year here in Clemson, launching the home run in his first at-bat here in Doug Kingsmore Stadium.
2 runs across for Clemson in the first. They lost 4-1 to the Banana Ball All-Stars last November. Got a golden opportunity to get their first ever lead in a Banana Ball game. It'll be up to Brendan Bennett to limit the damage. It's the number 2 ranked pitcher, left-handed pitcher rather, out of Michigan in the class of 2024. He was the number 5th overall ranked player. Standout star at Novi High School. 4 times on the varsity baseball team. Won a state championship his junior year.
It was a really small sample size, what they got from him a season ago. But for Bennett, the only thing he really lacked in was keeping the ball in the ballpark. 2 of the 4 hits he allowed were home runs, and he's certainly going to make sure he can try and keep the ball in the yard here against the top of this Banana Ball All-Stars lineup.
Well, as you mentioned to Josh, you get to see it on the graphic right there, the 365 batting average from David Ray Meadows. Second best in the sport here in 2025. He led his squad. Another fantastic world tour for the Nanners every day. Leadoff man and center fielder. Who was an infielder final 4 years of his college career, but just a super athlete. Adapted very quickly to being the captain of the outfield. The 1-1. Bounced foul, ball and 2 strikes. Now Mike Vivacis clanks it on the ground. One, 2 from the southpaw. We'll do it again. They are, of course, a returning all-star for this Banana Ball squad. Gets that mid-90s fastball, spits on it, and the count even at 2s. Swing and a miss and a sword at that. Filthy slider from Brendan Bennett. Heck of a start to his night.
Impressive execution from Brendan Bennett. You don't see a lot of ugly swings like that from DR Meadows, who struck out in just 3.7% of his total plate appearances in 2025. That was tied for the 2nd lowest mark on tour.
Fastball misses wide to Jake Skoll. What a fun matchup. 371 batting average, the 15 home runs, the 73 RBIs, all leading the tour. That's the Triple Crown for those who keep track of such impressive accolades at home. His 5th World Tour, the former first rounder, at the peak of his powers. And found the daddy strength as well. welcomed his first child into the world. Jet, an absolute rock star. I am certain watching at home as Skull waits for a 3-0. That one just misses. And Skull is going to test the Clemson Tigers sprint defense. He gets to second before all 7 fielders behind the pitcher and catcher touch the ball to make it live. Center fielder Bryce Clavon, 7th and final man, who had to get a hold of that banana ball. So the 4-pitch sprint means Dan Oberst represents the innings-tying run.
I think you're going to see the Banana Ball All-Stars put a lot of pressure on Clemson defensively when it comes to ball 4 sprints. Got a lot of young pitchers who can throw the ball pretty darn hard. The only question is, can they locate it as Oberst swings at the first pitch, lofts this into left field, and camping under it and making the catch is Jack Crichton for the second out.
Towering fly ball from the Nanners' everyday designated hitter, another returning All-Star. But too much launch angle. Ball can fly here in Doug Kingsmore Stadium, only 310 down the left field line, and now the switch hitting everyday designated hitter for the Texas Tailgaters digs in. Nick Lopez takes that big bender in there for strike 1. Skull leads off second with 2 outs. Slow roller left side. Gobbled up by Tristan McClatty. And the Clemson Tigers lead 1-0. 1 inning in. They skunked the Banana Ball All-Stars 2 runs to nothing in the first. Robert Anthony Cruz, as we mentioned earlier, what a special night for the second-year Nanner. His first game back in action since September 5th. Had that broken wrist, and what a sophomore campaign it was for the kid out of Fontana, California. Some monstrous walk-off home runs, huge moments in football stadiums, getting his wife Gigi in on the action when it comes to the specialty walk-ups, and this was the last play of his 2025 season. A backflip catch with a broken wrist while catching the ball in San Diego. And what an honor, Robert Anthony Cruz joining us on the mic. Rack, how good does it feel to be back out there?
Oh, it's good to be back, Vico. I am so happy to be out here, and I just want them to hit one my way so that I can do another flip.
Sounds good to me. What's the recovery been like coming back from a broken wrist?
Yeah, it's been kind of a lot. Yeah, I mean, I had a cast on up until 1 week ago, so we're coming back quick. I'm gonna get at least an at-bat tonight, though, so I'm excited.
Fire me up. How about this? Specialty walk-up to get our second inning of action going. Tyler Lichtenberger, the shortstop.
What a name. What a bike.
Scratch that, reverse it. Jacob Gerald, the senior, doing his best Mo Vaughn.
Ricky Vaughn, my friend.
It's the wild thing. I think Mo Vaughn should be in the Hall of Fame.
It'd be cool.
Did you hear Ricky Vaughn in your head, or did you hear Mo Vaughn? The voice in my head, I heard Mo Vaughn.
Well, I think it's Ricky Vaughn.
Yeah, it's definitely Ricky Vaughn. And
not quite. Not quite my territory.
Not deep enough for Robert Anthony Cruz.
Yeah, there it is.
But a backhand sprint catch from Logan Lacey will suffice.
That's just unreal athleticism from Logan Lacey. Rack, how much thought have you put into some of those backhand spring catches possibly in left field?
Dude, I don't know how Logan does that. He does some things that I've never seen before. Honestly, the back flip catch feels much easier for me. Especially right now with my wrist the way it is, you will not be seeing me do a backhand spring catch tonight, I'll say that.
Ball and a strike to the aforementioned Tyler Lichtenberger. Coming off a fantastic season at Appalachian State as the Sun Belt Freshman of the Year. And starts his banana ball career with a bouncer through the right side. One out single for Lichtenberger, guy who hit .341. Absolutely tore up the Sun Belt last year. And now a foul ball not caught. Out of play by Bryce Clavon, another really exciting transfer for the Tigers. Coming from Josh's UGA. Heck, the stop by Bill Leroy. Keeps Lichtenberger in place, who stole 7 bases and 9 tries last year. And a 2-2 count now on Clavon.
Narek, I think it was this morning, you and Adam Byron reportedly went back to school here at Clemson. What was that all about?
Yeah, man, so we were just talking social media. We, you know, I do a lot of social media stuff myself, so.
You do?
Yeah, we went down there, did some Q&A. Oh my gosh, it was a great time. I honestly could have stayed there all day. You get start getting me talking about content, man, and I just get going.
There were no trick play tutorials offered at all?
No, actually. They actually just wanted my, my social media brain. They didn't even want all of my physical skills.
Unbelievable. We're back to the top of the order, Jaden Purify. Singled and scored as a part of that 2-run first inning. Sticky situation here for CD. Some housekeeping, official scoring decision on the last play. Josh Talevsky.
Looked like a hit for me.
It's a hit. As Jake Skoll charges in, we'll grab the tip drill trick play. And 2 down. Rack, you agree with that decision?
Yeah. From my angle, that ball stayed down and it was up the middle quite a bit. So, yeah, maybe he lays out and he gets there. I don't know, but I agree with that.
Yeah, that thing was absolutely scorched. We reward barrels here in Banana Land.
As we should. I mean, barrels are hard to come by sometimes. I'll say I'm impressed by these kids adjusting with the wood bats. I know that's not always easy.
Big swing and a miss. Ball and a strike on Luke Gaffney, who struck out his first time.
Oh, that ball's hit well.
Peppers this one to dead center. D.R. Meadows is going to watch it one hop off the wall. 1 run home. Here comes another 2-out, 2-run double for Luke Gaffney as he drives in Lichtenberger and Clavon. And it's back-to-back 2-run innings for the Tigers. How about these boys getting after the run scoring celebration? Who taught these guys to dance? Is that you, Rack?
My guess would be Maceo Harrison, but who knows? Maybe I could teach him that.
That's a much better guess.
Yeah.
I think it was actually Zach Frangelo.
Okay. I can see that too.
But maybe a little this, a little that. So Gaffney on second now. 2 runs home. The Tigers won the first inning, so they lead 1-0 in the all-important points department. And now Nate Savoy, who drove in the first run that Clemson scored tonight. RBI double and a run scored in that 2-run first. The Tigers catcher with the 1-1 count on him. And this one into right. Another knock. And a challenge to the arm of Jake Skoll. Big mistake. Huge.
When will these boys learn that we have cannons out here?
Yes. That is 2 Tigers gunned down in the outfield. Rack was the reason for the first. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, gentlemen. Always a pleasure.
Thank you, Rack. Best of luck tonight.
So after Robert Anthony Cruz ended the top of the first with an outfield assist at the dish, Jake Skoll follows suit. Well, we talked about it in the pregame show. This is the 3rd time Banana Ball has come to Clemson in the last 350 days. The most recent before this was April 26th with help from Dabo Sweeney and CJ Spiller. Some Clemson legends in attendance to see Banana Ball history. The 11 home runs, the most in a Banana Ball game all time. Ryan Cox was the difference. His walk-off homer in the 8th led the Bananas onto a 4-3 victory. Jake Skoll had the first 3 home run game in Banana Ball history. Ponce and Swanee combining for some trick play fun against Stilts. And what adventure Rack had in the field. A backflip catch in the infield. He had a pair of them. And he was a part of the first 6-7-3 double play in Banana Ball history. He was an infielder in his minor league days, so He was no stranger hanging out around second base, and then help from the fans in the 9th. Jason Swan with the foul out to the folks, and then the punch out. Danny Hosley slamming the door with the changeup, striking out Armando Becerra.
Yeah, it truly felt like one of the tightest contests of the entire season. Really great performance from both the Bananas and the Party Animals, and you can't forget about some clutch home runs from Alex Ziegler and Ryan Cox, pretty unlikely heroes.
It's a fact, it was the 2nd career homer for Cox, 1st career long ball from Ziggy. As you look at the new man on the mound, Cannon Fazell, redshirt freshman out of Windermere, Florida. And boy, he was a force to be reckoned with this past summer in the Valley League. 29 2/3 innings pitched, a sparkling 0.91 earned run average.
Yeah, he's a fastball, curveball, changeup guy. We saw him pitch last year in the Banana Ball All-Star game. And although he allowed a walk-up to the All-Stars, one of the 2 outs he induced was a foul out against Dalton Malden.
We get the conclusion of the fans sing-off. And here comes Logan Lacey. Former Florida State Seminole, who has nothing but bad memories. Here, he called his shot, sends it to the land of good and plenty. Logan Lacey.
Lacey, who played for Florida State, now be on this field again, and to do that, what does that mean for you personally? Dance. He's got to go dance.
Going back to Honolulu just to get that Maui Wowie, that Maui Wowie. Going back to Honolulu just to get that Maui Wowie, that Maui Wowie.
Now batting number 11 from the Firefighters, Logan Showtime.
And welcome to the broadcast, Logan Lacey. Popped right side. And 1 pitch is all we get from Showtime. Appreciate you getting mic'd up. You're the man, Logan.
Probably just got a little too dizzy, you know?
We should
it's
not.
It's gotta be disorienting.
Should not have mic'd him up after he was upside down for so long.
Getting off the ladder like that.
Yeah. Couldn't agree more. Good hustle from Nate Savoy, the catcher. He knows that you can steal first base in Banana Ball. Make sure Jason Swan doesn't take off on the ball to the backstop. A fantastic 3rd Banana Ball World Tour for Swanee, the everyday first baseman for the Party Animals. Quite possibly the toughest guy to sit down in the sport. So good bat to ball. Nice piece of hitting, but this one stays up and is snagged by Ty Daly out in right for the 2nd out here in the 2nd. But a quality at bat for Swan, as per usual. Just sprays line drives all over the field. And you want to talk about unbelievable seasons, and it makes sense. We're talking about the Banana Ball All-Stars, but Kyle Jackson, one of the best rookie campaigns we have ever seen. The number that screams at you from bananaball.com/stats, the .481 on base percentage. It means nothing here. 1, 2, 3 inning. How about it? Cannon Fazell puts the Tigers up by 2.
And it comes in 1 minute and 32 seconds for the young right-hander. All smiles with the Tigers up 2.
It's close to midnight. Something evil's lurking in the dark. Under the moonlight, it's just like that almost stops your heart. You try to scream, but terror takes the sound before you
pitch for the Party Animals, number 17, Dalton Pond.
A wise man once said, let the boys dance. 7-2 on his 2025 Banana Ball World Tour campaign, and he's an all-star. Hey, it's not an all-star broadcast without a drink over. And Sam, why don't we let you be involved? Look at the bars. Isn't that great?
No, super cool. This, you know, in Pro Bowls, they have like every quarterback backs out. That's how I got here. Every quarterback backed out. I'm Ryan Tannehill. I made the All-Star game.
Former Division II soccer player, Sam Bauman. Good to have you. How's that for a stat, Josh Talevsky?
Holy cow.
Dalton Pons will toe the rubber here in the All-Star game. One of the best for the Party Animals in 2025. 7-2, the aforementioned record. And Sam, his 63 to third innings pitched and a 4.12 ERA aren't too bad.
No, not too shabby. And the guy is just having fun out there, Greg. You see the energy every time he comes up to pitch. He moves, he grooves. The guy's ready to roll.
Ponce as good as he was all year, even more confident when he's dancing.
Amen.
Sam, there seems to be a delay here.
Yep.
Ty Daly is supposed to hit, but I don't see him ready yet. Sam, Ty Daly is wearing a fireman's hat.
Wrong team. He's a Clemson Tiger. He's not a firefighter.
Daly bringing the wood to home plate. Daly's bat will be set ablaze.
That's not what you want to do to a bat.
Ty Daly of the Clemson Tigers.
Val Perez a little nervous there. No firefighter stepping in, by the way.
He'll step into the batter's box with his bat on fire. Dalton Ponce's first delivery.
Oh, trying to put it out, I think. He's getting close in there.
The bat's still on fire, Sam. Ponce unfazed, a big swing and a miss. The fireman's hat falls off, but Ty Daly. Talk about Clemson players buying in. There's an example.
Yeah, the fan there, I think the fan there on that last pitch put the fire out for him. Smart move on his part.
Ponce, 2 strikes on Daly, who in 2023 was a freshman All-American at Mercer.
Holy cow, 2023.
Transfers into Clemson.
Yep, good spot to be.
His first year with the Tigers, 2-strike offering. Daly, deep, see you later. Ty Daly, the Clemson Tiger, with his bat on fire, is red hot as he goes yard.
Just go ahead, 50 million views on this one.
I'm thinking 51, Sam Bauman.
Holy cow.
He was the Mercer career home run leader with 57 in 3 years.
That transferred over.
As did he. Pure swing against Ponce on the off speed. Oh, and he knew it. And he knew it.
We love bat flips, and he gave us a good one there. He's right at home playing banana ball.
Go right 2 Fultz. What an RBI single his first time to the dish. Gives the fans an opportunity.
No chance.
No, sir. The EH, true freshman.
Wow, young fella.
Yeah.
He will not be out celebrating after this one.
Well,
straight to the books.
Yeah.
For him. Got class tomorrow. It's a Thursday, folks.
6'2", 220. He's got the look, Sam.
That was about me in college. You said 120, right?
What happened to you? Lost about 4 inches and about 100 pounds.
Banana ball, Greg.
Big swing and a miss.
Hold on.
Strikeout from Ponce. Leroy completes it. The All-Stars needed that, Sam. It's been a hitting clinic for the Tigers across the way.
They just haven't missed. Offense to defense, they're doing it right.
Jack Crichton, the senior, 37 starts last season. Hit .317 in ACC play.
That's pretty good. Now, that's pretty good on any kind of play. SEC, ACC, SAT.
Yeah. Had a 3-run homer against Louisville to help Clemson rally back to win a game they were down 7-4 in.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Clemson does not need a spark in this one. They've had it the whole time, so maybe a nice ground ball would be a change of pace for them.
Ponce goes just a little bit too low on the 0-2. Consecutive strikeouts gets you a little more momentum, but it's all Clemson right now. Got the 2-strike right to Jason Swan. Keep in mind, Sam, there's that equalizer point tonight.
You know what? And
we haven't seen much even attempted from Clemson tonight. Not something on their radar. Apparently, they're going to try and do the old-fashioned way.
That is the equalizer. The Party Animals, Bananas, Firefighters, Tailgaters, 3 trick plays combined for the All-Star team. Big swing and a miss. Tristan McClatty. 0 for Clemson. If that holds, there's no point given to the Tigers. But they're able to rally back. They can add another one to their ledger. They're already up 2-0, 1-0 here in the third.
Vincent Chapman, he told me he wasn't going to get a dance tonight, but he's found a way to squeeze it in.
1-2 from Potts. McClatty goes to Swan. Trick play opportunity. Roll it forward. Tap the bag in time. But not before. Ty Daly goes deep. A home run for the Tigers. They have 1 point here in the top of the third inning. Let's see if the All-Stars can rally after the Swan trick play. Somersaults, tags the bag. And now it's time for Bananas Foster and Keely Land.
Across the United States, there are over 400,000 children and teens in foster care without a permanent home. To raise awareness and support this community, we created Bananas Foster, the official nonprofit of BananaBall. Our organization is dedicated to celebrating those in the foster care community while educating and inspiring others to get involved. Tonight, we are celebrating Jaquan. After experiencing foster care, he knew he wanted to give back to the community that served him, and he became a licensed foster parent at the age of just 23. Less than 3% of licensed foster parents are single dads, but Jaquan knew he could make a difference, especially to teenagers in care. After 2 years of being licensed, Jaquan has welcomed a total of 20 children into his home from foster care. Fans, please join us in celebrating this amazing man making a difference right here in your community.
A standing ovation, Sam Bauman. I think in moments like these, what's so cool to me, these Clemson Tigers, there may not be a single individual on that team that finds himself in BananaBall.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen,
this is a moment for at least one night. They're welcomed into a tradition of our sport like Bananas Foster that is legitimately changing lives.
Absolutely, and you've seen the way Clemson's baseball program has embraced some of the traditions they saw when we came here last year, from taking that moment each game now to honor local military, having their players more involved with their fans. You see a change in culture here that was already pretty great to begin with, and just a cool thing to see the meshing of these two organizations' programs in such a fluid way.
Sam, the All-Stars need runs.
Desperately, Drake, keen observation. They've got none of those tonight. One would be great. 2, they'd probably take that as well.
That's what they're looking for. Cannon Fazell is back out there. Just a hair above a minute 32nd inning when he pitched in the second, shutting down the All-Stars. 2-0 the score, 1-0 the run count in the third inning after that Ty Daly home run, but Bill Leroy can help flip the script.
Yeah, he's been swinging out of his shoes this year, and he'd sure love to just add one on here, another home run, maybe All-Star magic.
I don't know if he'll call his shot down 2-0.
Yeah.
Logan Lacey style.
Save that one. But I can see him thrusting that bat off himself just like Logan Lacey.
OPS over 1,000. Incredible year for the vet. Tied for the longest tenured Savannah Banana, up there with Kyle Lewis, who surely would have been an All-Star if not for being in Africa right now.
Yeah, it's just hard to tie that guy down, you know.
Leroy into right. Trick play opportunity. Trick play secured. It's Crichton. Going behind the back, Jack Crichton. Ty Daly.
Ty Daly.
Oh my goodness. Jack Crichton's waving over at him saying, nice job, Ty Daly.
That's what you're saying, you're getting there.
You caught the ball behind your back.
Wow. Oh,
Now
hello.
Dion Brown, the most viral man in America a year ago, right here on this field with his 3-2-2 dance. Tell me he'll do it again.
I mean, he's built for this sport.
With bated breath, here comes the infield and his center fielder.
Fix the hat.
Dion Brown again. Does it again. Fires high and out with 96. That'll fire you up.
Yeah, who needs a strike?
Over 55 million views last year.
You know what? I saw him. He was working with KJ on the sideline before the game here. So maybe look out for that collab as well. I think that'll do fine.
Dion said, I want the rock. Give it to me again. This time, though, the AB results in a ball for a sprint. Not a bad plate appearance for Ryan Cox. Legs out to second. Coxey, the All-Stars shortstop, gives the All-Stars a man in scoring position.
Sprint defense, not great for the Tigers tonight. We've seen it twice now. Just not collapsing fast enough.
Tough adjustment.
It is, yeah.
Malachi Mitchell, flash the kid. 73 runs scored, the most in banana ball this year. And yet again, a new pitcher. Anthony Wilkie enters for Clemson. 6'5", 225, freshman, the righty. You were 6'5", 225 at one point.
Yeah, just it feels like a couple years ago. You hit an age, though. If you're not doing yoga, you shrink. I'm just telling you guys this now. It's only a matter of time. Start trying to touch your toes.
And invest in a sauna.
Yeah, hey, loosen you up. I'm an inflatable hot tub kind of guy, but wherever you get your sweat.
He'll face a pro bat, Robert Anthony Cruz. Former farmhand with the Washington Nationals. Could tie or walk off this third inning. Got a man down to work with. Wilkie, Gainesville, Florida kid. Mom Candace played women's basketball in Florida.
Wow.
Yep, they don't tell you that in school, do they?
You know what? You know looking at him. He just looks like he'd have an athletic mother.
Rack, shallow right. Running in, making the catch. It's Daly again. Home run. Yep, 2 outs for Ty Daly.
Another tally for Daly. I just came up with that.
Thanks, Sam.
Yep. Hope Pico and Josh use it later. Free advice.
DR the Doc Meadows. Maybe the best leadoff hitter in banana ball this year. Second on the tour in batting average. Steps up for the second time tonight.
Saw the rare strikeout his first at bat.
Swinging a foul tipped off his shoes. I think Wilkie's going to be a pretty good asset. The righty for Clemson. Number 50, I should say, overall player in Florida coming in. Young but poised.
Yeah, and there's at least 60 baseball players in Florida, so that's top 50 is great.
53 as of my last count.
Holy cow.
Yep, no doubt.
For him.
Two-1 to DR. Ball for a sprint, and Malachi would score easily. If Wilkie gets the out, though, Sam Bauman, it's 3-0.
You need more than an equalizer point to help you out at that point. Oh,
DR. Popped on the infield. Catch made cleanly by Purify, and Clemson leads the game 3-0 over the All-Stars. I'm being told somewhere down on the field, it's cuffing season.
Oh, our favorite time of year, Drake.
Upon us,
But in the year 2025, it can be a little bit difficult to meet people, so I've decided to play matchmaker. Went out and found 4 eligible singles and brought them down to the field. Over at first base, we have my friends David and Tyler. They're gonna run to second base to meet our eligible ladies, but when they get there, 2 of our bananas will handcuff these couples together. They're gonna get to third base and we'll do the same thing. The first handcuffed couple to make it home will be the winner. But the loser couple will stay handcuffed for the rest of the game. This is sure to be the most memorable first date ever. It's officially cuffing season in 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, you gotta run, David. You gotta go. Who are you gonna pick? Which lady do they want? All right, the bananas are locking them in. They're getting cuffed up, ladies and gentlemen. And look at that. It's Tyler and it's Allie off to an early lead. We're having trouble with the handcuffs. If they don't hustle, they're gonna be in those for a long time. They're handcuffed, they're running. Tyler and Allie, David and Ellie, who will be the couple staying together all game long. Here they go, they're shoveling down. It's Tyler and it's Allie to the finish line. Your winners of cuffing season, Tyler and Allie. David and Ellie, you guys get nice and comfortable in those cuffs. We'll see you guys later.
That was cuffing season, whatever that means.
They're together forever.
In the meantime, Bradford Webb is on the mound.
Bradford Webb fired up. The former Rangers minor leaguer puts up a massive goose egg. Big swing and a miss. As good a stuff as anybody in the sport. Swing and a miss. And it's 3 straight 0-2 counts for Bradford Webb. Swing and a miss. Why fix what ain't broke? 4 Ks for Bradford Webb. Bradford Webb continues to hold serve.
And it is the fastest inning of the night.
They expected to win, and we wanted to win. And that's the difference right there. Come on!
New man on the mound. Old guys back in the booth. Biko Scala with Josh Tolevsky. We have wrangled the headsets away from Toll and Bauman. And now Bradford Webb.
What's up, boys?
Who was absolutely electric here in his second season. Mic'd up! Come on now! Facing one of the best teams in all of Power 5 baseball. What's the plan of attack, Bradford?
Boys, here's the thing. I'm thinking I grunt everything I throw. How's that sound?
Perfect.
Does it get more intense the more you throw?
It could. I think we're going to find out tonight, right?
Yeah. I think they call that the Nadal method. Good news, Bradford, is you've got the bottom 3 in the order here. 2-1 count on Jacob Gerald.
I appreciate the scouting report, boys. That's actually really nice.
Look out, Jacob.
Sorry, Jacob. Apologize, brother.
Did he go?
Oh, yeah.
Vincent Chapman says
He
yes.
definitely did. I appreciate that. Vince is the best. You gotta love that guy, you know?
Payoff pitch coming to the senior.
Woo!
Swing and a miss.
Give it to me, baby! Hey, that's for you, boys.
Was that the slider there, Bradford?
That was a little slide piece.
That was filthy.
Now that scream at the end, is that how you cap off every strikeout? Because you led the firefighters in strikeouts this year.
Well, I gotta be honest, boys, that's involuntary. I don't mean to do that at one time. Yeah. Billy Roy, I mean, can I just say how nice it is seeing him back there?
It's gotta be fun getting to have him as a battery mate instead of an opponent.
Man, that boy takes hacks at the plates, and you don't want to see him in the box, you know?
Yeah, he does not get cheated.
Oh, that's not what we're looking for.
Well, it's a 2-for-2 night for Tyler Lichtenberger. Big turnaround first. He's challenging Jake Skoll's arm, and he will get himself a hustle double.
Y'all see that on KJ? It's a catch.
Behind the back on the cutoff.
Super casual guy, you know.
He did not care one bit.
No,
he made that look effortless.
He did. All right, boys, what are we thinking here? I might get tricky. How's that we go? Is that cool?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
Get weird on us. It's Bryce Clavon, the center fielder. He also singled his first time.
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
Come on, baby. Let's go again. Yeah, you want to see something cool, guys?
Yes,
always.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Let's make it a strike. What do you say?
Wow.
Come on.
hesitation, front door bender.
Wow. We go one more, what?
Yeah, right back to it.
Yeah, I love it. He wants to hear. Here we go. Woo!
That is a tough pitch. That's a tough pitch, man.
I love it. Let's go more. Yeah.
How about that? Same pitch, same result.
Oh.
As that was also not caught by the fans.
If I put on yellow, you think they'd catch more of those for us or what?
Oh gosh, that's a really good call.
I think it's going to work for everyone tonight. I'm going to be honest.
What are you thinking?
Stuck with the gas, finally threw him a ball.
Yeah, I love the gas. What are you going to do?
I feel like back to the front door bender now.
I like that call.
Ooh, drop down? Wow. Yeah, that was a good looking pitch.
I like it. Coming from over there, it's hard to throw a ball right there, you know? What are you going to do?
Vincent didn't like it.
Yeah, well, that's what it's all about, you know?
It is what it's all about.
Yeah!
Did he
Come
go?
on,
Yes.
Baby. Man, I got to talk to you boys more often. This is fun.
Couple punch outs.
Oh, man.
Trey Hudson, first base umpire, affirming that one. Yeah, that was filthy.
Have you seen Trey's mustache? That guy.
Talk about filthy.
Dude, somebody zoom in on that thing's sick. All right, what do we want here, boys?
All right, back to the top of the order. Jaron Purify.
I like that.
I think you gas him
I like
up.
it. I like it. Good. No?
Just missed.
Man. How'd that look up there, boys?
It looked pretty good. It looked pretty good. That looked really good.
Thanks.
Oh, man. See, that's good direction, Bradford.
Yeah, keep it our way. We're ready.
You got your gloves up there or what, boys?
No gloves.
We do not need gloves.
Bare hands only in the booth.
All right, here we go, boys. Last pitch for y'all. You ready?
The 1-2.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it.
Nice take.
Good take. These boys are good, dude. I've been impressed.
One of the best teams in the country.
They know baseball, you know?
And fun, they get to battle a former minor leaguer.
Nah, not too much, boys. Not too much.
All right, payoff pitch. We just need a strike.
Yeah. Oh, good swing.
3-2 slider.
It's a great swing. I love it.
That's mean.
I love it.
Another payoff. What a take.
No way, Vinci. Oh.
Heck of a battle from Purify. Bradford not getting the calls he wants from Vincent Chapman.
What are you going to do? It's okay.
And Lichtenberger scores from second. So the Tigers have scored in every inning so far tonight. They've turned it into 3 points so far. Oh! How about that celebration?
Oh, man.
Punctuated by the Heisman pose.
You don't mess with Bill Leroy, you know. That guy's, he's funny, he's witty. What do we got here? This guy looks like he's about 260. What's the stats on this guy?
Luke Gaffney?
Yeah.
You're close. I've got him at 6'2", 215.
Pretty freaking close, you know? All right, all right.
He is what we call up in Saugerties, New York, a big tiger.
Big tiger. Think you like the bender right here or what? Oh, he does it. There you go.
Paint.
Nice. All right, boys, what do you think? You see 2 off speed? We go heater here?
Either high fastball or bury one.
I think I like it. Let's go heat.
Wow.
Down.
That was a medio 2 pitch.
That was down. What do we go here? He's late on the heater. We go anywhere, I think. Let's do a Bill one.
I mean, you either elevate that thing or you spike a breaking ball.
How are we taking that? That's a good pitch.
One, two. Liner into right.
Man, I like that pitch.
Gaffney
A 2-run double his last time, follows it up with another stake and another 2-bagger. And what a piece of hitting, too.
That was good. Good piece of hit.
Yeah, nice piece of opposite field hitting for Luke Gaffney and the Clemson Tigers, already up to 11 hits tonight against the Banana Ball All-Stars pitching staff.
Two balls.
Come on, baby, give me something good here.
And no strikes. Ty Marshall, an early sub for Eric Backage. Swinging it in Savoy's spot here, who was 2 for 2 on the night.
There we go. That's in it.
Love it.
What do you think? Go back to that? Yeah.
Yeah, you go after this guy. I mean, you go after everybody, Bradford.
Always try, boys. All right, what do you want here? Yeah. Good swing, kid.
Yeah, Ty got a piece of it.
Swing. All right, let's see. What do we want here? Bill, I mean, I just trust Bill. How could you not? Yeah, I like it. Here.
That'll do the job, Bradford.
There it is. Oh,
Cox with the call and the catch.
It's so nice to see him from this angle.
Thank you so much for joining us on the mic.
Appreciate it as always.
Hey,
Thanks, Bradford.
We'll always remember the strikeouts.
Much love.
There goes Bradford Webb, one of the best mustaches in Banana Land, although as he points out, Trey Hudson, first base umpire, has got to be in the running as well. Let's see, who else? Nick Lopez, absolutely fantastic. Marshall Schill, as good as they come. Am I forgetting anybody?
I bet you, I think you got them all. You got every single one.
I think that's all the mustaches. Chat, did I forget anybody as we hey baby here? Full house here in Doug Kingsmore Stadium, over 5,000 fans on hand.
All right, shuffle steps, here we go.
Such a cool arena for Banana Ball. Love the intimate atmosphere. The fans up by the Athletic Center, they don't actually have tickets. That's just a spot they can access on the campus. Really cool vantage point. Oh, Lytle, that's right, I forgot Joe Lytle. Good job, chat. Hope for Banana Ball coming in. Ben Dumb, great mustache. Yeah, Addison, good point. Ooh, Ziggy's stash. Shout out Jay-Z. Daisy, rather. Talk about Ziggy's stash. Fantastic. Good work, Chad. I think we got them all. Oh, Lizzie Hunsaker, Josh Mustache emo. There it is, everybody. Hey, we've got Jake Skoll leading off the bottom of the fourth. If you have been living under a rock, breaking news! He got not just the Triple Crown, leading the tour in batting average, home runs, runs driven in. That was his ticket to earning 2025 Banana Ball MVP.
Yeah, it was a really impressive season from Jake Skoll, and he was nearly a wire-to-wire MVP favorite this season. He finished the month of February, and he was batting .451 with 4 home runs, 18 runs batted in, and an OPS that was nearly 1.400. It was just an absurd season overall. He truly never slowed down for the boys in black and pink.
Skoll, Oberst, and Lopez, 2, 3, and 4 in the lineup. As Anthony Wilkie is back out on the bump, got the final 2 outs. In the bottom of the third, earned the Tigers their 3rd point. Now he's trying to make it 4 on the board as he takes care of the former first rounder. Skull 0 for 1, worked to sprint his first time.
And the impressive game continues for Luke Gaffney, or actually I believe that is Jason Bolts, who has moved over from the extra hitter into first base.
And he was at third base last inning, so good luck keeping up, Josh.
Well, he can do it all for this Clemson team, projects as a corner infielder for them, and shows off some impressive defensive abilities over at first.
Now the Bananas designated hitter. Dan Oberst here in his 7th season as a Nanner. It's an 0-2 from Wilkie. And down swinging. Disgusting breaking ball. Wilkie's first K. Another look at it. And Anthony 1 out away from earning another point for Clemson. They lead the inning 2 runs to nothing. Special stuff coming from Nick Lopez.
From the
Nick
Texas
Lopez with some help
Tailgaters.
from the Texas Tailgaters band. Coming up in the cleanup spot in style as you get another look at his video game numbers in his first Banana Ball World Tour. This is what's so cool about Banana Ball, is this one is wrapped foul. Lopez was first team All-SEC at Kentucky last year. You got him hitting right behind Dan Oberst, the guy who was a D2 Warrior, the Gulf South Conference Player of the Year in 2021, but such an amalgamation of baseball resumes. And it gets even better when you're taking on a talented team like Clemson, as Lopez gets that one over the reach of Bryce Clavon, and it's going to be a 2-out triple. The Santa Ana kid is aboard. Another look at the 3-bagger. And we'll get it down for Logan Lacey coming up.
Walking Logan to the plate is Doug Hooper. Doug is a paramedic and has spent 46 years at Clemson University Fire and EMS. So ladies and gentlemen, let's make a lot of noise for tonight's firefighter of the night, Doug Hooper!
Wonderful, well-deserved round of applause for Doug Hooper, and a little two birds with one stone there. We get to honor legend here at Clemson University, and we find out who actually has the best mustache in Banana Land. It's Doug Hooper. That thing was gnarly.
I have to agree with that.
Bouncing ball will end up foul. Lacey popped out to foul territory his first time. One pitch, well on the mic with us. And as we showed you before that at-bat, had one of the biggest swings of last year's All-Star game, the walk-off home run in his first career plate appearance as a hitter on the home team in his Banana Ball career. Launches this one out to left center. Clavon with the call. And it's another goose egg put up by the Clemson pitching staff. They have won all 4 innings so far. It's 4-zip Tigers, 4 innings in the books. And let's get some Pie My Dad.
Hunter, and he's going to get the chance to win some of this merchandise, but he's got a difficult choice to make, because he can either choose to take the merch or he can choose to pie his dad. Let's see what you're going to pick. First things first, Hunter, would you like this brand new Texas Tailgater baseball, or do you want to pie your dad?
Pie my dad.
He's going to pie his dad. Now here's the thing, Clemson, These aren't just any old pies. These are fresh from the farm cow pies. Hunter, right in his face, give it to him. Oh, goodness. Oh, man. Yeah, that smells bad, too. All right, Hunter, I'm going to sweeten the deal. Would you like this brand new Texas Tailgater mini bat, or do you want to pie your dad?
Pie my dad.
He's going to pie his dad. Here comes our cow with pie number 2. Cow, how do you make them so fast? Oh, goodness. All right. This is my best offer, Dad. I don't think you got a chance, buddy. Do you want this brand new T-shirt, Hunter? Or do you want to pie your dad?
Pie my dad.
He's going to pie his daddy. Here comes the last one, Hunter. Give it to him. Oh, yeah. And you know what, Hunter? You did such a good job pieing your dad. I'm going to give you all the merchandise anyways. One more time for 4-year-old Hunter.
What a day at the ballpark. That's awesome. Oh, look at that youngster's face. Was worth the price of admission, which luckily was 0 for me. Jake Lialios, the new man on the mound. One of the entertainers here in his 3rd World Tour. High spin rate fastball. Get that 12-6 curve, changeup, and some cutters.
Tucson, Arizona native appeared in 33 games this past season, had 1 win, 0 losses, and he finished tied for 4th on the World Tour with a 5.4% ball force sprint rate. Ever since 2023, we have seen pretty elite control from Jake Lialios on the pitcher's mound. I expect more of the same here against Clemson.
And the Tigers get to square off with another guy with pro ball experience. Lialios came to Banana Land from the Pecos League. Pitching with his hometown Tucson Saguaros. Owen Anchors leading it off here in the 5th. Swinging it in the place of Ty Daly. Had the solo home run back in the 3rd inning. Anchor's a Banana Ball vet at this point. Came off the bench last year as well. He's hacking and comes up empty on the 3-0. Went 0 for 1 in the battle against the Allstars last year, as a friendly strike call for Lialios runs the count full. And this one yanked over to first. Swan knocks it down, but loses the handle. Good hustle. Anchors busting it out of the box. Is aboard with the 2nd E3 of the ball game for Swanee. Official scoring decision.
The ball wasn't hit particularly soft, though. Kind of a tough play to have to make there.
Well, Swanee makes this one look easy. 3-6-3 twin killing. Swan to Cox, back to Swan. And that eliminates the leadoff base runner, lickety split.
Well, Swan able to make up for a hard hit ball off the bat of Owen Anchors, and now Eric Backage and the Clemson Tigers are going to challenge this ruling at first base.
Well, Trey Hudson back in the middle of the action. That's just about as bang-bang as they make them. Remember, this decision is being made by Vincent Chapman, watching on a monitor down by the dugout. From what I'm seeing, I would feel comfortable overturning this. Looks like they both arrive at first at the same time. So when does the ball get in the glove? I mean, ball's in the glove as we're hitting first base. I would feel safe overturning this myself.
The ruling on the
and
field.
Vincent Chapman disagrees.
Stands as called.
Says the call stands.
I think with it being a tie and the call on the field is an out, it's hard to overrule a play like that. I think that's a pretty fair call there from Vincent Chapman.
Yeah, I don't think it's absurd at all. You need overwhelming evidence to overturn the call on the field. Tom and Webb are rolling back.
Now batting, number 26, Jackson.
Who's chomping at the bit to get in this ball game. And currently watches from his shelled casing in foul ground. It'll be Zach Johnson off the bench, swinging it in Jack Creighton's spot here, and waiting for a 5-2-2. Fouled away. Johnson, a freshman out of Enrico, Virginia. Part of the fantastic catching depth that Eric Backage has on this Clemson squad. And a full count. Actually, check that. We've got 2 number 26s on the Tigers. I'm changing my submission to Jackson Moore. Hustling it to second, 2-base sprint. Showing off the wheels. Freshman out of Hartsville, South Carolina.
I mean, what we've seen all night is these Tigers have been uber aggressive against the Banana Ball All-Stars. The hustle has been out of this world. And Moore in at second, and the All-Stars are going to turn to a man coming out of the pen. It's Firefighters trick pitcher Matt Wolf entering the ball game.
And immediately throwing the ball to the backstop. So a 1-0 count. Jay Dillard, the newest Tiger off the bench. And we get a look at another Banana Ball vet. Talked about him on the pregame show. One of the big moments last year, came up to the dish riding a horse. (2-1) coming to the redshirt junior. Chance for the fans. No, that lands on top of the press box. 2-2, Wolf throws the hat away and gets a strikeout. The distraction works. High stinky cheese, Matt Wolf. K's the one batter he faces.
Well, that's where the adjustment to Banana Ball comes in for the Clemson Tigers. Wolfie using the hat to his advantage, gets the swing and miss, and it's the first 0 the All-Stars have posted from a pitching standpoint in an inning.
And from the most unusual of suspects, Jake Lialios and Matt Wolf, 2 entertainers combined to put up the first goose egg of the night pitching-wise for the All-Stars. Well, if you missed it, we had a doozy of a 2026 City Selection show. You can watch it. It is one of the live videos here on the Banana Ball YouTube channel. The Spark Notes, 2 new teams, the Loco Beach Coconuts and the Indianapolis Clowns. And Banana Ball will be reaching 45 of the 50 states in the old US of A. 71 cities, 75 stadiums. It's going to be a wild ride.
And of course, the lottery list will be open until October 31st. It closes at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so make sure to sign up for your chance to possibly secure tickets in 2026.
There will be over 3 million fans in person to experience Banana Ball next year, so we hope that you can be one of them. New man on the mound for Clemson, Peyton Miller. Freshman will toe the slab here in the bottom of the 5th.
Hails out of Easley, South Carolina, freshman arm. or excuse me, actually Phoenix, Maryland.
That's
the
right.
hometown for
I was looking at that graphic. I was like, does our graphics team know something we don't know? But I was very happy to hear you say Phoenix, Maryland, because that's where he's from.
6'4", 210 pounds, pitched and played corner infield in his high school career. And he was the #1 ranked third baseman in the state of Maryland, so it is awfully impressive that Clemson is really feeling him out as a pitcher on their squad. Has an over-the-top delivery and topped out at 93 miles an hour in a perfect game showcase.
Yeah, he's already been up to 95 this fall. I was chatting with Jimmy Bellinger before the game, Tigers pitching coach here in his 4th year with the squad. And he is really fired up about everybody he's got in his staff, obviously. It's the reason why they are a part of this roster. But we're about to see a parade of live arms, all of them freshmen, here in the second half of this battle. The Tigers with a 4-0 lead. They've won the first 4 innings. Finally, a 0 put up by the All-Stars pitching staff, so just 1 run. We'll get the Banana Ball All-Stars on the board for the first time. It's Jason Swan, Kyle Jackson, Bill Leroy, due to swing it. Peter just misses. 2-0 count on Swanee, who lined out to right his first time. Smoked the ball just straight to Ty Daly. Healthy swing and a miss. On the gas from Miller. That is a live fastball. Another swing and miss from one of the toughest guys to strike out in Banana Ball.
And he's got that long over-the-top delivery that we were talking about. Just kind of shoots out of the hand, coming in very hot. And you see Swanee spitting on the 2-2 pitch as it runs a bit too high and outside.
It does not look like a fun plate appearance. Payoff pitch from Peyton Miller to Jason Swan. Just misses the outside corner. And Swanee, running like the wind itself, is going to be around second, and he's going to beat all the Tigers to third. We got a bunch of boys playing their first career Banana Ball game, and they learn the hard way that one of the first guys who touches the ball has to stay at home in the hot corner.
He's been playing Banana Ball since the 2022 Summer Series, has an excellent feel for this game. And sometimes you've got to try and beat your opponent at their own game. We've seen how aggressive Clemson has been from a base running standpoint. It was awesome to see the same there from Jason Swan, 90 feet away from scoring the first point tonight for the All-Stars.
And the ever-patient Kyle Jackson, who led the Bananas with his 36 ball four sprints, led the tour with his 19% ball four sprint percentage. And he's ahead 2-0, infield in for the Tigers. Great speed at third and Swan. Fastball poured in for strike one. And a high pop. It's not going to escape the infield. In fact, hardly having to move an inch. Ty Marshall, the new catcher, there for a big first out. Same situation, one down though, as Bill Leroy digs in.
This might be a dream situation for the All-Stars. Bill Leroy ended the season on an extremely strong note, was really the only consistent offensive performer for the Bananas in the Tour Championship. He's 2 for 4, a ball four sprint, a steal of first. In his final 49 games of the World Tour, he batted .398 for the Nanners.
And the plot thickens, because you go from a guy in KJ who was at Kent State last spring. It wasn't long ago he was in the same shoes as all these Clemson student athletes, to a man in Bill Leroy who hasn't been in school since 2021, finished up his 5th year at the University of North Georgia, D2 guy, taking on one of the best baseball programs in the country. Two-one from Miller. Just misses wide. This is where pitching is so tough in Banana Ball. Ball 4. Will push the run in and win the inning. 3-1 to Leroy. And Bill with a fly ball, medium depth. Clavon backpedaling, makes the catch. There goes Swan. Here comes the throw. And it's a walk-off sacrifice fly. To walk off the 5th inning. Banana Ball All-Stars are on the board. They trail 4-1 through 5. Did we just glitch there?
I don't know where I went.
I've been there before. Been there a few times. That was old hat for Biko.
And handcuff them together and force them to stay together for the entire rest of the game. Well, I found them. Yeah, they haven't figured out how to get out of the handcuffs yet. So love continues, and we love to see it. Ellie, David, talk to me. How has your date been so far?
Hey, I mean, it's been great. Hey, it's been great. It's been great.
Hello, romantic. This guy's got a way with words. Ellie, have you learned anything new about David?
Nothing much. We haven't been talking. We've just been watching the game.
Locked in, they're just big fans of the game, and we love that. Guys, even if you didn't have the handcuffs, you think there's maybe a second date?
Always.
Yes, definitely.
Oh my goodness, love is in the air, and it's not just the handcuffs. Or maybe it's the banana band I'm hearing. I sure love the sound of that. Banana band, are you guys out there somewhere?
Give it up for the world famous Bananas Pep Band and get those hands clapping!
They're always out there, Sam Bauman, love guru. Banana Band blasting away. 5 innings in the books. It was all Clemson through 4.
Now batting for Clemson, number 11, Steel
2 runs in the first, 2 in the
Bird.
second, 1 in the third, 2 in the fourth. They turned all of that into 4 points. And the Banana Ball All-Stars finally with a response after winning the 5th inning 1-0. Down by 3 points, Johnny Reed. Fantastic southpaw from the Texas Tailgaters. Whips a fastball in for strike 1. Former Washington Nationals minor leaguer. And he's got the bottom 3. And the lineup for the Tigers, Steel Bird, another Banana Ball vet. An 0 for 1 in the contest last year. Hitting in the spot of Jacob Jarrell. And going down swinging just like that.
This certainly isn't what Steel Bird was hoping for when it comes to his performances in Banana Ball. Strikes out here against John Reed, and last year he had the unfortunate task of facing off against Dakota Stiltz All-Britain. Always an uncomfortable first AB. And now Clemson's gonna wind up with a single, and it comes courtesy of number 15, Jackson Taylor, off the bench.
So Taylor aboard. Tigers threatening once again. And Briggs Sullivan, another man off the bench for the Tigers, quickly behind 0-2. snagged by Reed. There's one at second. Cox behind the back transfer. Double play and a doozy. Trick play for the glove magician. Quick inning for John Reed.
1 minute and 45 seconds for John Reed, one of the best strike throwers on the Texas Tailgaters. Comes up with yet another sub-2-minute inning this year, 6 in the regular season and 1 here in the All-Star game.
Well, he picks up right where he left off. Is absolutely dynamic against the Party Animals in the Tour Championship semifinals. There's 4 scoreless innings of relief for John Reed. Help get the Tailgaters into showdowns in that second game against the Animals. They would fall once they got there, but it was a gutsy performance.
He tossed a career-high 57 pitches in that outing, and what we learned was he's a guy who lives for the big moments. Every time it's a very crucial part of the game, John Reed seems to come through. We saw it in that Tour Championship semifinal, but he had 3 saves in 4 opportunities and also had 4 showdown shutdowns in 6 opportunities.
So Reed faces the minimum. Back-to-back zeros put up by the Banana Ball All-Stars pitching staff. And Landon Fowler out of Easley, South Carolina. As I mentioned an inning ago, it's about to be a parade of really exciting freshmen, and Fowler follows up Peyton Miller.
Yeah, and Eric Backage is just using this ball game to get a look at his fresh arms, get an idea for what they can provide. And Landon Fowler threw a fastball, slider, changeup, and helped lead Powdersville High School to a state title in 2024.
Here comes Jason Arndt. I think he might sing for us. I think he might sing for us right now.
I never knew my old man's truck could even run like that. I should have known better than to take that curve so fast. When Daddy pulled up, I was down in the ditch, and he asked me why I did what I did. There was this girl, a drink in her hand, shoot me, let's get into trouble, Brent. I ain't ever say something so fine, but I was doing anything to make her mine. I was out of my mind. She was out of this world. There was this girl.
Jason Arndt doing what he does best. Singing and playing Banana Ball simultaneously. You get a look at the numbers on his first World Tour. They're that much more impressive when, you know, he really wasn't an everyday guy. A lot of his opportunities offensively came as a pinch hitter. He was formidable in his first tour.
He was one of Banana Ball's best when it came to coming off the bench and coming through for the Texas Tailgaters. And this was stuff we saw all the way back during the preseason when the Tailgaters were just getting their start for their inaugural season. Arndt was hitting everything, and it was just finding the gap and falling for a base hit.
2 balls and a strike. The kid out of Fuquay Varina, North Carolina. Holly Springs High School. Spent time at 3 different schools, finished up 2 years at UNC Wilmington. And he skies this one behind the dish, into the seats. Not caught. Great attempt by a youngster, but gets it off the fingers.
And it was an adult right in front of the kid who actually just put his hands over his head and was trying to take cover.
Very different tactic. Swing and a miss. Perfectly placed fastball. And Landon Fowler starts his night with a strikeout.
And the previous pitch before the heater was a slider that Arndt was able to battle off foul. And you see it's Fowler using the gas to speed up that bat of Jason Arndt. He can't catch up to it. And now Reese Hampton enters the game for Robert Anthony Cruz in the 10-hole.
Hampton just finished up a fantastic 4th Banana Ball World Tour. The last three coming for the boys in black and pink. In 68 of the 69 games for the Party Animals, only one he missed was because he was getting married down in Mexico. And the boys were able to get a victory for him in Nashville in his honor without Hampton, Skoll, or Bloomer in the lineup. But Hampton's been an Iron Man across his banana ball career. He's just a guy you can put in the lineup every single night as he top spins this out to right. And a big turn before slamming the brakes. One out single for Reese Lightning.
And he's ever consistent too. Just a guy that you know is gonna finish in the top 5 most likely when it comes to hits. Continues to hit for more and more extra bases every season. And we saw that season highlight for Reese Hampton in Charlotte, North Carolina, when he was back in his hometown and clubbed 4 homers in 2 days in Bank of America Stadium.
Hampton will grab an extra 90 feet on the wild pitch. As Steel Bird is now behind the dish. Third different catcher used so far for Eric Backage. Inning-winning run in scoring position. And Steel wants new signs. It's rare in banana ball, you see pitcher step off. The music goes low as DR lines out to center. Nice snag on the run from Bryce Clavon. 2 down. And how often have we seen this? Reese Hampton on second base, Jake Skoll stepping up to the dish. Hampton scored 71 runs, just 1 less than Skoll. And just 2 less than Flash, who we see dancing with the Gators, and Drake for the tour lead. And Skoll, of course, as we've talked about, 73 runs driven in to pace the tour, set a new banana ball single season record.
And he led the Party Animals in batting average with runners in scoring position. Unsurprisingly, had a .425 mark and tacked on 9 ball 4 sprints with that as well.
Big swing and a miss. Skoll behind 0-2. And he fouls it away. Chance for the fans. They do not make the catch. What a fun battle. True freshman on the mound. 33-year-old. Former first-round draft pick at the dish with 7 years of minor league baseball experience. Skoll finally sees a ball. The 1-2. Lifted, foul territory. And how about that? What an escape act. Landon Fowler lands the plane and puts up a big 0 as the 6th inning is our first tonight where neither team gets a point.
Impressive inning from Landon Fowler and backed by his defense as well.
Let's get it on down to Which Please.
Linda and Elphaba. They are dressed as those witches, and what they are going to have to do is go all the way down the third base line to the finish line with those brooms between their legs. The punishment for the losing witch will get a bucket of water poured on them. We call this one Witch Please. All right, witches, on your marks, get set, fly! And it looks like they are off, defying gravity. On their way, it looks like Galinda is going home as champion, which means the Wicked Witch of the West, Elphaba, has got a bucket of water poured on her.
There it is, folks. Which Please. 62 degrees right now in Clemson, South Carolina. Not the exact temperature I'd be hoping for to Get a bucket of water dumped on my head. Drew Gillespie, the new man on the mound for the Banana Ball All-Stars, takes over for John Reed. Another just remarkable season on the bump for the Albuquerque kid.
He was one of the 5 finalists for the Pitcher of the Year award this season after winning it in 2024. Drew led all pitchers with 13 sub-2-minute innings in 2025. 2 more than second place. It was Christian Davis who started tonight's game.
Top of the order for the Tigers, Jaron Purify. 2 balls and a strike. Gillespie would say 1-2, but Vincent Chapman is the man whose opinion matters here. He's got the final say on the balls and the strikes. And he's got it at 2-2 now. Fouled straight back, we'll do it again. Count runs full. Purify, one of the only Tigers who has not been substituted for tonight, goes down swinging. Perfectly placed heater from Gillespie as he starts his evening with a punch out. Bouncer to the right side. Kyle Jackson fielded between the legs with his keister facing home plate. Second trick play of the ball game for K-Jack.
That is an uber impressive trick play from Kyle Jackson. That's usually what you're seeing from a shortstop. Chase Acup and Ryan Cox love doing that as they 360 spin their way towards the first base bag. But it is Jackson back completely turned to home, fielding that through the legs and coming away with the out against Castellani.
And now Nate Savoy back hitting in his spot. Holding down the 3-hole off the end of the bat. And behind the back catch, Reese Hampton. Welcome to the ball game. A hit in the bottom of the 6th, the behind the back catch in the top of the 7th. Reese Lightning making an impact on this game immediately.
2 trick plays for the All-Stars, 2 minutes on the dot for Drew Gillespie tonight. And Reese Hampton making that one look awfully easy coming off the bench.
Reese Lightning with his patented behind the back snag. And the Banana Ball All-Stars need just 1 run in the bottom of the 7th inning to make it a 2-point deficit. They currently trail 4-1 for 6.5. And let's get it on down to Sam Bauman.
Sorry, this guy's been everywhere tonight. You saw the flaming bat home run. We saw the trick play, the only one for your team so far. How's Banana Ball treating you, Ty?
Oh, it's been fun. I mean, when you sell out a place like this and get to play against the Banana Ball in front of a sold-out crowd, you got to do kind of some trick plays and try to hit some home runs like I did. So that's what happened.
What was your mindset coming into a game like this? Were you thinking, hey, this bat might catch me on fire? I don't know if I should trick play.
Yeah, so it was kind of like thrown together really like right before the game. They were like, you want to light your bat on fire? I was like, yeah, sure, why not? So did it and it happened. So.
Ty Dally, you are meant for Banana Ball. This guy's bought in and it's paying off. Pico, Josh.
Thank you, Sam. What a night for the Vidalia, Georgia kid. Ty Dally with the no-doubt smash. That was the difference in the 3rd inning. Helped the Tigers claim their 3rd point of the ball game. As Eston Simpson out of Jefferson, Georgia, another freshman, as the parade continues, takes over for the Tigers.
6'5", 195 pounds, and he was the number 7 ranked right-handed pitcher in the state of Georgia, was within the top 100 in the entire country. He is a very competitive kid on the pitcher's mound, hates losing per his high school coach, Kyle Hardy. He's a kid who studies film and watches YouTube videos of professional pitchers. I think he's got a great career ahead of him.
First pitch swinging, Dan Oberst plays Pepper with the right field wall. No buttons on the jersey. No problem for Danny O, the 7-year Banana. Now 1 for 3 on the night. 2-bagger on the first pitch from Eston Simpson. And the inning-winning run in scoring position, just like that. as Bryson Bloomer comes off the bench and takes strike one. The Boomer, another fantastic season. He battled injuries in 2024, so never got the playing time in to earn himself an all-star spot. Well-deserved after his third world tour. Gets moved around up and down that Party Animals lineup. Just trust him for a quality at-bat every time his name is called.
And he's a culture guy. That's one of the biggest additions that Bryson Bloomer brings to whatever team he may be playing for.
No doubt.
And he understands that he can adopt any role for his team as well. You know he can hit for power, but was very focused on OBP and swiping bases for the Party Animals in 2025, knowing how deep that lineup was.
29 steals to lead the tour for Bloomer as he continues to reinvent himself. Check swing, stays alive. This was his 5th year in the Fans First Entertainment organization. Won back-to-back Pettit Cups with the Bananas, summers of 21 and 22. It was the Bananas home run leader in his first year on the squad. And here, he'll earn the second walk-off of the ball game for the All-Stars. Brings in his former Nanners teammate, Dan Oberst. And the Banana Ball All-Stars do pull within 2 with 2 frames to play. How about Flash, CD, Lialios, and Webb?
And the All-Stars have won the inning!
Every team represented in the walk-off celebration. 4-2 ball game going to the 8th. Ben Dumb, fantastic. First full world tour he's had after he shined with Banana Ball's developmental team, the Visitors, last year. Pitched his way to pitcher of the year. Unreal across his 26 2/3 in the regular season, only allowed 1 run in his 6 innings in the postseason. And Andy Cosgrove, another former minor leaguer from the Twins. Minor league systems, played all over the world, tore it up in Australia, primarily playing shortstop, but these guys have crazy history. June 13th, 2019, Cosgrove catches Dumb in his first professional inning, and they're reunited on the mic here in Clemson.
How we doing, guys? It's good to be here.
Ben, how full circle is this?
Back in 2019 in Marion, Illinois, I stood the rubber for my first professional inning, and Andy back there got me through it.
Yeah, I mean, he was a young kid, just coming out of college. I had been around the game a bit. It's like, who's this kid coming on the mound? I'm a little bit, oh my God, what is going on?
So Andy, you're taking credit for the 2 strikeouts in a 3-up, 3-down inning, huh?
You know, I think I deserve it. I don't want to take it.
You know what's even crazier? Andy was about a month and a half out of the Twins organization. About a month and a half later, the Twins signed Ben Dumb.
Guys, don't talk about the fact that I was out of the Twins org. I got released. I wasn't very good. So let's chill. Let's chill.
They never signed me, Andy, so you made it a few steps further than I did.
They might have scouted Bika. They didn't even think about me.
Okay, now, Ben, I think this is a guy that's absolutely been blowing us up tonight. So
Yeah, this is the big boy here. Let's make some good pitches.
We're going to stay.
Fact, Ty Daly's got the homer.
Let's go fastball away here. Get away from here. Oh, yes, he did. There we go. We love that. We love that. Let's do it again. Get back up there. Yeah, might as well
stick with it, huh?
I think so. I think so. Oh, a little too much, Benny boy. See, now he's going to think that we're going to do something different, but we're not. Yep. Yeah, 3! Singer!
Pure filth.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
24-second strikeout, by the way, guys. That'll do.
Benny, let's not try and rewrite the script here. Give it to me right here.
Throw him up on the heat.
Yeah. It's a good miss. Good miss. Oh, right back here, bad boy. That's all right. We're right back in too well.
We'll get in there.
Oh, no. Yeah, that's a pop-up, Benny.
Someone do a back.
Benny, that ball's up in the air, and we're going to catch it. Come on, Kyle. Do it, Kyle. Kyle, catch it. Thank you, Kyle.
Sir.
Good golly. You know, catching is a lot of fun, but at the same time, every once in a while we have those trick play deals, and I'm like, I'm terrified. I'm like, is he going to do it or not?
Hey, Biko, it's been a while since we've done the handstand pitch.
I need it.
Man, okay.
I need it.
Let's start him off with it. You ready?
Jack Crichton now.
Ah, a little high.
Vince, where do you got that? Up?
Maybe we'll try it again if we get 2 strikes here.
Okay, I like that
Get away
plan.
from him, yeah?
Oh,
that's off
foul
my
ball.
face. It's off my face. I'm good.
You all right?
That was a loud noise for us.
You okay?
I'm great, man.
Good. Andy, it's good to see you behind the plate. It's been too long.
I missed you.
Shout out Mike Pinto.
Mike Pinto. Let's get here.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely on the corner.
Should we do it again?
I think so.
All right.
Get out.
Give it to us.
Oh, now. I want it. Oh, that's me!
Let's go, baby.
Shoot. Home now, Benny boy!
Come on.
Yahoo!
Let's go, baby.
Bang!
Back like you guys were never
Hey,
gone.
thanks, boys.
Appreciate
Good
it.
talking with you.
Thanks for having
You
us.
guys are studs. Keep it up, boys.
How about that? From Marion, Illinois in 2019 to Clemson, South Carolina in 2025. Ben Dunn and Andy Cosgrove, they have not lost a step.
And against the heart of that Clemson order, you see exactly why Dunn was voted Pitcher of the Year, and Cosgrove, that was a big reason he was Rookie of the Year, his prowess behind the plate.
100%. Now the Princess will lead us through yellow.
Sing it loud, Clemson! And what was it called?
Princess Potassia leading the full capacity crowd through our middle of the 8th tradition. Doug Kingsmore Stadium turns yellow. And we head to the bottom of the 8th inning, where the Tigers look like they might turn this into a laugher. After they lost last year 4-1 to the Allstars, they came back with a vengeance. 4-0 lead through 4. Bananaball Allstars have struck back, walked off the 5th inning and the 7th. And now they're behind 4-2. And once again, we'll try and score upon Eston Simpson.
We've seen, especially for the Bananas and the Party Animals this season, teams that have been able to come away with some pretty impressive late game comebacks. Of course, the Bananas win over the Firefighters on August 2nd in Baltimore certainly comes to mind. And they're trying to do that here against the Clemson Tigers, and Eston Simpson, who was unable to record an out in the 7th. And the Tigers are going to give him an opportunity to try and right the ship here in the 8th.
It was a double from Dan Oberst, and then a walk-off ball four sprint from Bryson Bloomer. And with the Banana Ball All-Stars down to an inning and a half to play, it's Logan Lacey, Jason Swan, Kyle Jackson. Due to swing it here in the last of the 8th. And nice bender in there for strike 1.
And the Bananas, or the Banana Ball All-Stars, I should say, up 8-1 in the trick play battle in tonight's contest. It's pretty much going to negate the Clemson Tigers from earning that equalizer point, as it is Luke Gaffney over at first base with a nice sliding stop, and will take it to the bag himself, unassisted for out number 1.
Yeah, nobody played first more than Gaffney last year for the Tigers. He shows you why, obviously. The bat speaks for itself. Slick with the mitt as well. And a heck of a job by our bat boy. One task, absolutely nails it. And now Jason Swan digs in. A line out, and had the 3 baseball force sprint that led to the inning-winning run in the 5th. Josh, you dropped a good quote on Eston Simpson earlier from his high school head coach Kyle Hardy, talking about how much of a gamer he is, his drive to improve, be better. My favorite Kyle Hardy quote against Simpson was that when he came into the program, he said he was a baby giraffe. Which is great. We used to call Alex Ortley baby giraffe on our Babe Ruth baseball team. I know exactly what he's talking about. Just massive human being learning how to figure out how to be an athlete, and the gift of a body he's gotten. Boy, Eston's figured it out.
Yeah, just a lot of natural talent. You've just got to figure it out from a mechanics standpoint. Certainly did in high school to be able to get this opportunity to play in Clemson, as his 2-2 pitch is skied out to right field, and that will be hauled in by number 3, Ty Daly.
Yeah, Daly, of course, having a great ball game. We just got to hear from him, chatting with Sam Bauman. Talked about it earlier. He's from Vidalia, Georgia. Talking to DR earlier. So you got any Ty Daly memories? Big age difference, obviously. DR said during halftime of every high school basketball game when Ty was around 12 years old, he would just shoot a billion threes from every part of the court. He felt like he made every single one. He said that was the Vidalia High School halftime show. It's just Ty Daly popping up threes.
Wow. Get your heart out, Red Panda.
1-2 count on KJ. Yeah, Ty's got some serious pop. DR said he could have gone to college to play basketball as well, but boy. When Drake was on the call, he mentioned Mercer's all-time home run leader. Did that when he got to number 57. He ended his career with the Bears with 58 long balls. Really impressive, and now we're saying the foul ball was caught by the fans. Tigers are all leaving the field. KJ disagrees. We'll get another look. I thought I saw it bounce. Well, that ball disappears. Well, no, what happened here? We get hoodwinked? They pull the old, look at where the ball goes. Okay, here we go. Ball's in, boom. Who caught the ball? It doesn't matter. Umpires down the left field line saw it, whether it's Hunter Ives or the third base ump, John Crosser. Someone made the call, and that's how the 8th inning ends. Really nice bounce back frame from Eston Simpson, and it's 4-2 going to the 9th, where every run scored counts as a point. Banana Ball All-Stars go to the bullpen for an 8th time. Danny Hosley is the 9th man to toe the slab for the 2025 Banana Ball All-Star squad. He's going to have 7, 8, and 9 in this Tigers lineup, trying to hold the door, as the Bananas will have 8, 9, and 10 due to swing it in the bottom of the 9th.
Named an All-Star for a 2nd straight season, Hosley was yet another Pitcher of the Year nominee. The All-Stars have gone with 3 straight Pitcher of the Year nominees to close out this ball game. Hosley averaged 3 outs in 3 minutes and 56 seconds. The first time in his career that he's pitched a full season and averaged 3 outs in less than 4 minutes. and his strikeout rate continues to be elite. He has struck out 27% or more of the batters that he's faced over the last 3 seasons. Nobody else has even come close to touching that.
Yeah, it's mind-boggling, and when you subtract the sprint percentage from the strikeout percentage, it's just that much crazier as well, as this one's backhanded by KJ McClatty, can really run. And Tristan aboard the E4. Get another look. Just lost it on the backhand attempt. So McClatty, who singled his first time on base for the second time tonight, and that big 12-6 curveball loops in there for strike one to Jacob Jarrell. Started as the DH, he's moved into the catcher's spot, and this one is going to fall in front of DR Meadows, who's moved from center to left. So a flared single for Jarrell. Tigers have something cooking. Bottom of the order, getting to work early. 2 men on, no outs. And the shortstop, Tyler Lichtenberger. Single and a double on his ledger so far. Ahead 2-0. Taking on one of the best pitchers in the history of Banana Ball. There goes McClatty for third. Throw from Cosgrove, not in time. And following up to second, Jarrell will get an extra 90 as well. McClatty got a fantastic jump. It was a delayed steal from Jacob Jarrell. And now 2 runners in scoring position. Infield comes in for the Banana Ball All-Stars. And a dangerous count, 3-1 pitch coming to Lichtenberger. Fouls it away, the count is full.
I'll tell you what, Lichtenberger is probably not fazed much by this game, despite being a freshman at App State last season. He's a first-team All-Sun Belt selection, and he hits a rocket right up the middle. Kyle Jackson will make the snag. Double up, the man at second, and that is a triple play to end the 9th inning. Oh my goodness, Jackson, the first 2 outs unassisted, and fires home to Andy Cosgrove to keep Clemson scoreless.
How about that? K-Jack, they used to call him Pigpen as a kid, because he was always in the dirt. Gets dirty here. How about the hustle? There's 2. Perfect throw home to Andy Cosgrove. There's 3. Triple play from the 2025 Banana Ball Rookie of the Year runner-up to the Rookie of the Year winner in Cosgrove. And let's get it down to Drake Toll. No, he's just hanging out. He's just chatting it up with Cosgrove and Sam, but we're not allowed to hear what they say. That's okay. We don't get to listen to everything in Banana Land. Some conversations stay off the air. Dan Margolis coming in, trying to slam the door. Tigers are up by 2, and they turn to the southpaw, another freshman, to try and get the final 3 outs.
Big opportunity for Dan Margolis out of Cheshire, Connecticut. The #1 ranked left-handed pitcher in the state according to Perfect Game. And he decommitted to UConn to pitch here at Clemson, now tries to earn them the win.
All right, now let's go to Drake.
KJ, complete chaos right there. First triple play in Banana Ball history, all on you.
Honestly, I wasn't expecting to throw it to home, but something inside of me told me that he was going to run because I would have ran. So respect to those guys for taking off. That's what the sport's all about, and it was a lot of fun. I'm glad it happened. That's pretty cool.
Is that the momentum that wins this game?
I think these hitters got it. I don't think we need any momentum. These guys are the best of the best. We got a great team. They got a good squad, but all-star team on top, baby.
Party on.
Sorry.
Thank you, Drake. Always great to hear from Kyle Jackson, the bright young stars in the sport. And how about this? How often do you see it? Guy makes a great defensive play. Now tries to get the cherry on top, Andy Cosgrove. He's just been in defensively for the latter half of this game. In to replace Bill Leroy. His first plate appearance is to lead off the last of the ninth. Fastball up and out. Margoli's low 90s with the gas. Rounds out the arsenal with excellent breaking balls. See one right there. Dives below the knees. Cosgrove does not offer. Popped right side into the stands. Chance for the fans. And they do not catch it. Bobbled and snagged, but not a clean catch. As you can see, great work from our camera operators.
Just looks like you whipped on that one.
Right through. The old Butterfingers. Low strike evens up the count on Cosgrove. Margoli's with the 2-2. Bounce foul, will do it again. Once again, only in Bananaball do you see a matchup like this. An incoming freshman for the Clemson Tigers against a guy who has played professional baseball on 4 different continents, starting with an affiliated career in the Twins org. That one just misses the inside corner and the count runs full. And Cosgrove works that all-important leadoff sprint. He's chugging for second. Gets in just ahead of the tag from Dally. 7th and final. Tiger, who needed to touch the ball before it is live.
The Bananaball All-Stars are invoking the golden batter rule. Now batting in the place of Ryan Cox is the golden batter, Dan Oberst.
So the think tank co-managing this Bananaball All-Star squad, Gillum, Viro, Vava, and Val, turn to Dan Oberst as their golden batter representing the game's tying run.
Yep, you're playing the matchups here. Dan Oberst has always told everybody that he loves hitting against left-handed pitching. He's had a lot of success against guys like Brady Keiss and Neil Lang. Now is hoping for the same here against Margoli's.
Ugly swing on the off-speed to start the battle. Another Bananaball veteran against a college freshman. Dan, 29 years young. Was the 2021 Gulf South Conference Player of the Year. Putting up video game numbers in his final season at the University of West Georgia. Before that, he was a JUCO guy. Spent a year off from college, just doing construction. Thought about joining the military, found his way back to baseball through UWG. He's turned into one of the best hitters in the history of Bananaball. Gets a 2-2 here. And a heck of a stop from Gerald behind the dish. Count is full.
He's posted 3 straight seasons with 70 or more hits for the Bananas. Only interesting note, 0 of them came as the golden batter. He was 0 for 4 as the golden batter during the regular season.
Called strike 3. Danny O thought he had a ball for a sprint. Instead, he's back to the dugout. Backdoor bender and a beaut. Maybe a little extra off the outside corner. Certainly too close to take. And now Reese Hampton turns around to hit from the right side. He's ahead 1-0. You think this Clemson squad doesn't want to win? I mean, they came out like gangbusters, and after that strikeout, barking, coming out of that dugout. Tapper foul. It's a ball and a strike on the former Tigers and Diamondbacks farmhand. Could see Reese mouthing it. Good run, he said. Now he's trying to map out the bat path to solve the #1 ranked left-hander out of Connecticut in the class of 2025. That one gets to the backstop, and it got a piece of Hampton. And now he's telling his fellow All-Stars that I'm A-OK. Let's create some content. As one does in this bizarre world of ours. What is this? I don't know. Did I watch it about 23 times in rehearsal? Yes. Does that mean I know what it is? No. They're just walking out of camera. They did it.
I've been telling them that we should do that.
The two of us?
Yeah, like it's perfect. Me and Biko have that in our bags.
Throw Drake in. We can have the trio.
Then you got the collab.
Correct. I'm all about the collabs. The plot thickens, folks. Tying run is aboard. David Ray Meadows represents the game's winning run. Flash got a great jump and then slams the brakes. Soft tapper right side, and the ball is kicked. Everybody's gonna be safe. Charging in, Jaron Purify was thinking about two. He ended up getting none, nearly collided with Reese Hampton. Get another look. Just off the heel. Took his eyes off the ball for a second, trying to get that tag on Reese Lightning. That would have been the ball game.
Yep, thinking way too much about an opportunity to get Hampton out, maybe turn two. But instead, Purify, with the eyes off the ball, comes away with the error. And it's Jake Skoll up to the plate. The tour leader in home runs, setting a new single-season record in banana ball with 15 up at the dish.
Margoli spins in strike one. And Skoll, a sword behind 0-2. Worked a sprint his first time. Pop up and a ground out since then. 0-2's fouled away. Good pitch, good fight.
And don't forget, if Skoll gets out or stays on, extends this inning, Dan Oberst, who already hit as the golden batter, gets to face Margolis again with a good idea of what he's offered tonight.
Bouncer towards third. Only plays at first. And it's made. Heck of a job, Tristan McCladdy. A run comes across. Cuts the deficit to just one. But the Banana Ball All-Stars down to their final out. As you get another look, soft contact from the Banana Ball MVP. Flash scores. Hampton at third, representing the tying run. Meadows at second, representing the game-winning run.
Command's been a little shaky tonight for Margolis. A ball four sprint tossed to Dan Oberst here would win the game for the All-Stars with guys on second and third base.
Once again, goes back to that beautiful looping backdoor curve. The 0-1. Fastball misses. A ball and a strike on Dan Oberst. Dan Margolis trying to close it out. In a heap of trouble. Soft contact to right field. Dally there to make the play. And the Clemson Tigers shock the Banana Ball All-Stars. A 4-3 victory for the boys in orange here in Tigertown.
Eric Backage Backage and many of the Clemson Tigers were able to avenge their loss in the 2024 All-Star game. An offensive onslaught early. The Tigers able to get points in each of the first 4 innings, and it is just enough for them to hold on and upset the All-Stars here tonight in Doug Kingsmore Stadium.
And how about Dan Margolis? Faced a gauntlet. Had to go against Andy Cosgrove, Dan Oberst, Reese Hampton, D.R. Meadows, Jake Skoll, Dan Oberst again. I mean, that is a who's who of the best hitters in the history of the sport. And a kid who has yet to throw an official pitch in his college career. Rides the lightning, holds the door, comes away with a thrilling victory for the Clemson Tigers. We'll be back in action on Saturday night. The Banana Ball All-Stars will be taking on the Auburn Tigers. That'll be 8 p.m. Eastern first pitch. As we get a look at the numbers behind this Clemson victory, Ty Daly, the pride of Vidalia, Georgia, sweet onion capital of the world. Fantastic, both with the bat and in right field.
Well, you could be looking at a budding Banana Ball star. We, of course, know how great he was during his time at Mercer University. And the transfer, who the Tigers knew would be a big get for them come 2026, shows up here in this contest, leading the way with a home run and, of course, the lone trick play in the ball game as well.
Flaming bat. And both literal and figurative. Sent Dalton Ponce to the land of good and plenty. No doubt smash out to right. And Tigers fans, gotta love to see it. To the behind the back snag, beautiful sliding catch as well. Ty did it all. Fantastic on the mic with Sam Bauman, and let's get it on down to Bill LaRoe.
I hope you guys go win it all next year. Round of applause to these Clemson Tiger boys. You guys rock, man. And on my Banana Ball All-Stars, I love you guys. Way to compete. We'll get Clemson boys next year, all right? But today, it's all about having fun. So thank you guys for coming out, welcoming us yet again to your city here in Clemson. We love this place. You guys bring the energy. So around the ballpark tonight, we're gonna put our hands up high before we go home. Everybody here, get your hands up high. We're gonna break it down as one big family here tonight, here at Clemson. We're gonna say fans first, on 3, loud and proud. But I need to know, if you are ready! You guys think they're ready? Nah, they said nah. They said y'all was at a 6-7. I know, second time I used that joke tonight. I said, are you ready? Much better. Hands up. Fans first on 3. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Clemson. Love you guys.
We love you too, Bill LaRoe. Really fun battle between the Clemson Tigers and the 2025 Banana Ball All-Star team. Tigers take it 4-3. Group picture coming. Of course, we hope to see all these Clemson guys get shots at affiliated baseball, but if that does not end up being in the cards, we really hope there's a lot of Banana Ball talent down there.
Well, obviously, Eric Backage is building this team not only to try and compete for a national championship and give these guys an opportunity to play baseball at the highest level, but he's obviously making this a training ground for Banana Ball as well. All of the coaches, Tyler Gillum, Adam Byron, Mike Vivasas, Val Perez, are getting a good look at the individuals that comprise this Clemson team and forming an idea of if they have a future in our sport.
No doubt about it. And let's get it back down to the field to Sam Bauman.
Hey, thanks, Biko. Josh, I'm here with the winning coach, head coach Eric Backage. Coach, your first Banana Ball win. How's it feel?
Well, you know, it was a completely different circumstance last year. We were on the other side of that, so I liked the way we swung the bats early. I thought we, you know, hit the ball hard, and that was good to see, and put some zeros up. And, you know, just from a fundamental baseball standpoint, we played well, and that was good to see. Now, from a entertainment, everything, awesomeness standpoint, it was so much fun. I mean, where else can you do this? I mean, Jesse has literally invented just one of the coolest things in sports entertainment. He's created a new category. So tip of the cap to him and Emily and all the staff and all the people, the production that this is to put this on, to keep everyone here from start to finish. It's real, it's authentic, and it's best when you experience it in person. Watching the highlights doesn't do it justice. You got to get out and see it because it is a treat.
Now, Coach, you talk about that real feeling, the entertainment side too, but as Biko and Josh pointed out in the booth during the game, towards the end, your guys are out. They're on the edge of their seat. They want to win this game. You can kind of see it. What's it mean for, you know, these guys, even in a fun game like this, an exhibition-type game, to get a win and have some fun doing it along the way?
Well, it's still good baseball, and it's still a high-leverage situation. I mean, it doesn't get any more high leverage than the 8th and 9th. They're triple play, then 9th inning with the game's over run on second base. You know, it doesn't get any tighter than that, and those are the environments I was hoping it would be a game like that. And luckily we jumped out to a cushion at the beginning, but still, I mean, they had a chance to win it. You know, we had our chances to, and it was just one of those games where the difference could be anything. Could be a pitch, a play, a swing, and luckily we were, you know, one more pitch, one more play better, but still doesn't take away from that type of environment and how it felt. It felt like a postseason game.
Well, Coach, you and your boys in orange shirt put on a show tonight from the baseball, from the entertainment. Congrats on the first Banana Ball win. Biko, Josh, a jubilant Eric Backage.
Hey, SAT word. Thank you, SB. Appreciate always hearing from Eric Backage. That guy is just good people. As we welcome you back inside with Josh Talevsky, Biko Scala, thank you all so much for spending your Thursday night with us here in virtual Banana Land. As I mentioned just a little while ago, we'll be right back in action Saturday night. First pitch will be 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central Time, as the Banana Ball All-Stars take on the Auburn Tigers. And sorry for Auburn, but these boys are going to be extra hungry after falling to the Clemson Tigers tonight.
Yeah, the Banana Ball All-Stars, I don't think expected to lose this ballgame tonight, but it goes to show you just how talented this Clemson team is overall. Last year, they won the most games they ever had under Eric Backage, but were eliminated in the Super Regional, and that felt like a big loss to Backage and his program. So he made a very intentional effort to bolster up his club. He had 5 guys that he got from the transfer portal starting in tonight's lineup, and they had 6 hits and a handful of RBIs for this team. It was a big performance from some of the new guys. I would not be surprised if we see Clemson make a deep run and possibly win a national championship in 2026, as they put together a really impressive effort offensively, and they had some good performances from those freshman arms as well.
Yeah, it's really the whole package for this Clemson squad. You love to see it. You got to see a bunch of returners. You got to see the transfer portal guys. As you mentioned, some unbelievable talent coming in from the portal. Backage is always busy there. And then the young guns on the mound. Absolutely fantastic as well. They got that big lead from the veterans, and they did not lose it. The Clemson Tigers win it 4-3. Really fun battle in only the second ever Banana Ball All-Stars game. And now we get to do it all again in 2 nights. We cannot wait to see you there. It'll be right here on the Banana Ball YouTube channel as well. And before we shut this thing down, we do have to thank our entire cast and crew. Chad Reese, our director, with the wonderful folks in the control room back in Savannah. Stupendous job, especially on the replays. The challenge done excellently, folks. And Yvonne Trezak, not only our executive producer, but our lighting extraordinaire, with Nick Keldy, our engineer, Sean McCluskey as well on the ones and the twos, all of our wonderful camera operators. It takes an army to put these shows on, and we have the best team in the biz. For our guys down on the field, Drake Toll and Sam Bauman, For Josh Talevsky, I am Biko Scala saying so long for now. How about those Clemson Tigers? Boy, am I excited to see how their spring goes, and good luck to those boys on Saturday as they take on the Alabama Crimson Tide in another scrimmage. Until then, we'll see you in 2 nights' time. Banana Ball All-Stars against the Auburn Tigers once again on the Banana Ball YouTube channel. Until then, we will see you later! Backage ball.